So this is the dress that we're going to be making today. It is called the Good Deeds dress because I think the pattern was made to be given away at, the dresses that were made from the pattern were supposed to be given away to people that were in need, which I thought was a really nice sentiment, and it's a really easy pattern. Here are the two pattern pieces. This is the front piece where you're going to cut two of these. This is the back piece, and you're going to cut this on the fold. So I've already gone out and cut my pattern pieces. Here they are. This is the fabric. Here's my back piece. And then here are my two front pieces cut. Here they are. And then there is a chart for cutting the skirt measurements, and you go by whatever size pattern piece you cut out, and that's the size of the skirt that you're going to cut. And I already went and cut that piece of fabric also. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is serge all my rough edges that are going to be exposed. So I'm going to serge these edges and these edges. These edges near the neck are going to be put on with bias tape, so I'm not going to need to worry about that. I'm also going to do the same thing with these sides here. And I'm going to do the edges of the skirt as well. This part isn't really necessary. If you don't have a serger, you can skip it. It just causes it helps it so that the edges don't fray. So if you don't have a serger, you can just go ahead and skip this step. So the next thing you're going to do is sew together the tops at the shoulder seams with the right sides facing together. And I have gone and done that. So these are sewn together. After you do that, next what we're going to start doing is adding on the bias tape to the shoulder seams and the neck seams. And what this calls for is bias tape extra wide double fold, and this is what you're going to need. So I can open it. This is what it looks like. It's going to have two folds in the middle, and then it's going to also have a fold in the center so that it can sandwich the two in the middle, like that. So the next step is you are going to attach the bias tape to the neckline and the shoulder seams. So you're going to attach the bias tape all the way around. So you're going to first sew on this side like this all the way around, and then you're going to flip it to the other side and sew it down. You're going to do that on the neckline and on the armholes. Now the bodice is done. I'm going to sew the bodice sides together, and then I'm also going to sew the skirt sides together, and then I'm going to gather the top of the skirt. So now the sides are sewn together, the sides of the skirt is sewn together, and I have done my basting stitch to gather. And now I'm going to fit this to the bodice, and then I'm going to sew along the edge. After you attach the skirt to the bodice, this is what it's going to look like. I added a little pocket because I thought that that was cute. Next, all you have to do is hem the bottom, and then your dress is done.